morning, Deerfield Fantasy Football family. Welcome to week 3. We got some news for you. Got some players who are not going to be playing this week, some people who are surprising plays this week who managed to clear concussion protocols or get over other injuries. And then we're going to answer all your start-sit questions, so get them ready.
Hold on, I have to get mine ready too.
Asking for a friend?
Yeah, Dan's going to have some asking
At this
for
point,
a
there is no
friend going
asking
on.
for a friend. It's just like, well, fuck it. Here we go.
All right. So we are Beerfield Fantasy Football. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. We are at Beerfield FF on Twitter. Obviously, you're already on the channel here, Beerfield Fantasy Football. If you're watching, hit the subscribe button. We do this every single Sunday to answer all your start-sit questions.
You'll get 1, 2, or 3 of us, depending on the... Usually 2.
Usually 2. I'm at Nick Sparts. We've got Christopher Hopper to my left.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Ed Hop with 2 Ps.
At Hot BFF with 2 Ps. Is that what we're waiting on?
Yes, that's what we're waiting on. And Dan Theory across the table from me.
At 3 BFF with 2 Fs.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. Other Nick from my Dynasty League is really excited about your Diggs jersey. Vikings fan.
So his name is Nick, and he's a Vikings fan.
Yep.
This is a little too close to home.
You are welcome for the mini AB freakout. I like to keep our listeners on their toes and make sure that they're actually paying attention, unlike myself.
Yeah,
fuck that.
We were part of that freak out also. How's everyone's teams doing? I am doing actually pretty fantastically. The only places I'm not winning are, well, there's one league I actually want to win in that's not going too hot. And everything else is pretty good.
Yeah, I think I've got 5 or 6 leagues I'm 2-0 in. I've got a handful I'm 1-1, and then I've got only like 2 that I really want to win and that I'm 0-2.
Yeah.
I don't know my standings.
The only one that I'm 0-2 in, or sorry, one of the 2 I'm 0-2 in, I know that I need to rebuild there.
Yeah.
Shout out Superflex, Super Friends League.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into some news here. It has been reported this morning that Fournette is not expected to play. I'm expecting that inactive news to drop any moment here. We'll get the official confirmation that he is out this week.
Yeah, for those of you that got 17 different notifications from Sleeper saying 13 different things.
Yeah.
Right now he's not playing.
Yeah, Schefter and Rappaport, thanks for the conflicting reports on that, and I have to pick which one of you I like more.
All right. So LaShawn McCoy is inactive today. I think we all kind of predicted that.
I was
already.
gonna say he's expected not to go, so that gets confirmed.
Probably shouldn't have been starting him anyway.
Yeah, that was a real bad matchup.
Marquise Goodwin is active for week 3.
Thank
Get him in your lineups.
Get him
I
in.
love this matchup. Yeldon is expected to go, so he is the ideal start if you're looking for somebody in Jacksonville. Corey Grant isn't a bad major play.
I like Corey Grant probably more than I did last week because with Yeldon hurt, if they decide to try to protect him some, also with it being an ankle, if he's ineffective, you could see more Corey Grant as this goes on.
So the only real advantage I would give Yeldon's way is that if they get down to the goal line, he's going to get the carry.
Yeah, well, unless he's dying.
Unless he is dying.
then they probably won't give him the
And that's
carry.
if they even want to give him. They're going to go to
Assuming-
ASJ.
Assuming
at that
anyone's
point.
dying, I assume they're not getting the carry.
Yeah.
Corey Clement is expected to go, and that is with no Sproles and no Ajayi, so he should get a lot of work in this game, especially with Wentz coming in off the injury, and it's supposed to be kind of rainy and gross there in Philly.
Yeah, we've seen Wendell Smallwood do some stuff under these conditions too. So
And then Adams is there as well.
yeah, Adams is a person.
All right, Marvin Jones is expected to go. We're not going to.
He is alive.
We're not going to get official confirmation on that until later. That is the Sunday night game. But if you do have Marvin Jones, try to have either another player in the Sunday or Monday night game ready to go just in case. But it looks like you'll be okay. On the defensive side of the ball, Darius Slay's been cleared to play tonight, so that does knock the shine off Hogan a little bit. I was hoping that there'd be no Darius Slay there to shadow him. And then Jalen Ramsey's going to play this week, which sinks Corey Davis' stock even lower.
It looks like both Mike Boone and Rock Thomas are active today. The Vikings.
I mean, they usually have 3 running
I didn't know
backs
if Rock Thomas would be. I thought, well, Mike Boone hasn't been active all year. It's been just 2.
Yeah.
It's been Cook and Murray.
So in the full-on rumor level, there's a possibility Joe Mixon may be back for week 4. So if you're an owner of him, you may be able to get him back earlier than expected.
Yeah, that broke this morning. As far as the Mike Boone thing, any back other than Murray for Minnesota is, I'm not going to throw them in my lineup. But it is interesting to watch what Boone and Thomas do if they get touches, that type of stuff.
They're going to get touches because even Murray got touches with Cook in. So
yeah, so we'll see what they do. I'm very interested in that. First start sit question. All right, Cole, AP, or Lockett in PPR?
Cole.
Keelan Cole. Yep. Without Fournette, what was your stat on that?
Bortles averaged 325 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 9.7 yards per attempt. Those are over 4 games, 1 this year and 3 last year.
Without Fournette
Without
playing,
Fournette.
so.
I know it's a small sample size, but Jacksonville really likes to let Bortles air it out and really push the ball downfield without Fournette in there.
Yeah, AP I don't hate this week. We've just kind of seen 2 different Colts defenses, and I'm not really sure what they are yet.
Who's their
Packers.
Packers this week.
Yes.
Gotcha. Still, okay. In that case, I like AP more. Luck or Bortles? Bortles. Absolutely Bortles.
I love Bortles.
Yep, no Fournette. Bortles is great without that, and I don't like Luck's matchup this week at all against the Eagles.
And you can burn the Titans.
Yep. Crunchy Tacos White. Flex and Standard. Cooper, Cole, or Cup? I'm assuming Amari, not.
That sounds like a person's
because
name.
because Cup was in there also.
Standard League, I think I might go Cole still.
I'm still a little bit more on Cooper. Just
I don't like him
volume-wise.
drawing Xavier Howard. That's a tough matchup. He is going to get shadowed.
Xavier Howard? I thought Xavier Howard's been beat.
For the Dolphins?
I know.
He's been excellent this year.
Okay.
The passer rating for him in coverage is like 28.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. Have PPR pick 2. Godwin, Fitz, Pettis, or Calvin Ridley. In that, it's Godwin and Fitz for me.
Yeah, Godwin Fitz.
Goodwin's playing, so that kind of kills Pettis. And let's see. Godwin, Stills, or Allison in Standard.
Godwin, Stills, or Allison? Still Godwin.
It's still Godwin. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's still Godwin over Stills slightly. It's Standard. Godwin's kind of been a touchdown monster anytime he's gotten targets.
He's leading the Buccaneers in targets inside the 10 right now.
He is, and I believe he does. I believe that stat that I was throwing out that wasn't necessarily true about a touchdown per game is now true.
It's true. It's true in 2018.
Yes. How much hair did you guys lose over Daniel Carlson's misses? Well, a lot. And that's even as a Bears fan, because we all had a lot of Carlson shares.
And that's impressive, because I still got a lot of hair up here. So
I've been balding since I was 12, so I didn't get that luck. So Fournette is officially out.
Okay.
That just dropped.
If you want to see how much hair Dan lost, he'd have to take his shirt off.
Yeah.
All my hair like consolidated from my head to the rest of my body.
The rest of your body.
It was a joke that you got so stressed out you lost chest hair.
Oh, I don't think they want to see that just yet. Not at 10:30 in the morning.
Yep. Well, hey, we got a lull in questions. Just some streamers to be thinking about this week. Blake Bortles, we've already talked about. Andy Dalton is another streamer that I like a lot this week.
Andy Dalton is getting borderline just, fuck it, stardom range.
Yeah, he's gone for multiple touchdowns, only 2 sacks.
6 touchdowns in 2 games.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Only been sacked twice. Defenses, I like the Cowboys this week. Both Carolina and Cincinnati are good.
Miami against Oakland's not a bad option. Oakland has to travel to Miami. They'll be in the sun on a road game.
Yeah.
They'll be in the sun.
Goodwin or
they specifically have the stadium built so the visiting team has to sit in the sun.
Oh. I just thought that was funny.
It's one of the best home field advantages in football.
Are we good? A Goodwin or Hogan PPR?
With Slay active, I think it's Goodwin.
Yeah, Slay is active, so it is Goodwin for me. Good. Slay cleared concussion protocol this morning. Half point PPR flex, Funchess or Marvin Jones?
Probably Funchess if you don't have another option for Jones. I mean, Jones plays tonight.
Yeah, I've got Funchess a little over Jones. Jones is expected to be active, but Funchess,
you might as well not take that
I think
risk.
Galladay is killing Jones's value a little too much.
Oh, yeah.
Full PPR, Alfred Morris, Corey Davis, Kerryon Johnson,
Jesus.
or Aaron Jones.
It's still Corey Davis for a full point. Kieran doesn't get enough volume. Jones, we don't know his role right now, and Alfred's got a bad matchup.
Alfred's got yes, exactly. Alfred's got a not good matchup. Davis is gonna draw Ramsey, but he's still gonna get targeted. Aaron Jones, they've said that he's gonna be behind Williams and Montgomery to start, which is dumb, but unfortunately, you gotta wait and see how that shakes out. Half PPR: Jimmy Graham, George Kittle, or OJ Howard. Oh wait. Jimmy Graham or Kittle, and OJ Howard or Kittle. So I think that's 2 separate questions.
Kittle for both?
Is it 2 tight end? Is that why he's asking?
I don't know if it's 2 tight end or 2 different leagues.
If those are completely separate picks, then it's
2
Kittle
different
for
leagues.
both.
2 different leagues.
I love Kittle this week. There's no Barry. and Garoppolo's going to be force feeding him the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's buried out?
Yeah,
Is he officially out?
He's officially out.
Awesome.
I agree on that. Kittle and Graham's closer, but it's still Kittle. For
yeah.
me.
That one's actually really close. I would lean Kittle, but the other
Yeah.
one is an easy Kittle choice.
Over under on Jags defense special teams 15 points
Against
Tennessee.
Gabbert?
Against
Over.
Blaine Gabbert.
Over.
unfortunately, because I'm facing him in a few places.
3
this
offensive
week.
linemen that are out.
It was 2 different leagues, by the way. Alex Collins or TJ Yeldon in standard.
They gotta try to get Collins right, don't they?
Yeah,
Lynch looked good.
Well, they've been giving Buck Allen goal line carries though.
And Lynch looked good against him last week, and Collins runs more like Lynch. I don't really like either match. I mean,
I'm going to go Collins just
Yeah.
because there's always the risk with Yeldon. If he tweaks that ankle again, you just don't see him, and you get the Brandon Wilds and Corey Grant show
he
there.
didn't get a lot of work last week, did he? As a starter, Yeldon.
15 touches, I think.
It's about Collins level.
Never heard your opinions on Flash Gordon going to the Pats since last Sunday. We talked about that extensively, I believe, on Monday's show, didn't we?
Yeah, it's basically expect some growing pains. He may not even go this week with the hamstring issue, and that's not an easy offense to learn. We've seen multiple receivers go there and just completely flame out. So expect some time before he even becomes relevant. We think this is an optimal sell high opportunity.
It is, especially in redraft. Dynasty, we kind of love it, but redraft, it's concerning because midseason wide receiver trades don't tend to work out very often. Thoughts on Kerryon Johnson this week against the Pats? I still think that he's the most efficient Detroit back, and he's the one to own, but until the LeGarrette Blount experiment ends, and as long as Theoretic's there, I don't know that the volume is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, he's just not getting enough touches. He had, what was it last week? He had 8 carries and 4 targets.
And both
Yeah.
him and Blunt look good. You know, as soon as
Blount just got
continues to look
ejected.
good, yeah, like if he continues to look fine, he's going to stay on that team. This is avoid Johnson unless they move on from Blunt.
Wide receiver, running back, flex, PPR, Keelan Cole or Tariq Cohen. That's Keelan Cole.
Yep.
Cohen hasn't gotten the volume yet this year. And this could be just kind of a Jordan Howard day, I think, given that matchup. I love Keelan Cole.
So, yeah, Cohen I don't dislike this week because Cardinals been getting burned by them, but I love Cole this week.
Yep. Half PPR, James White or Rex Burkhead.
James White.
James White's... Yeah,
he's been look better.
You know the
he's been
floor
giving you
for him.
volume, and he's got floor. All right, going to run through these. David Johnson against the Bears or Latavius Murray against the Bills and half PPR. Man,
I don't think I can sit Johnson.
I can't sit
Nope.
Johnson, especially if they're going to try to get him right. He's got a dud for me for another week before I pull off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the argument there for sure, but I'm still rolling with Johnson. I spent too high of a pick to just go bench him.
Yeah, I've got him at the edge of the plank right now, about ready to jump into bench status, but I haven't kicked him off yet.
I got Mike McCoy there.
I love this. 1 to 10, how good is Baked Ziti as a football watching meal?
I love Big ZD.
dude,
I do too.
And, like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. I'll just fucking love Big ZD.
Yeah, as long as it's good food, I don't give a shit. I will
Yeah.
eat it and watch football.
That's a solid 8.5.
Yeah, it's not my absolute favorite Italian food, but it's definitely up
Yeah.
there. It's like a 9.
8.3 in this.
All right, moving on before I get too many questions that I can't see them. Half PPR, Jamal Williams or Calvin Ridley in the flex?
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, chase the points.
Chase, exactly.
Yep.
Jamal, I don't like anything to do with the Packers running backs. Aguilar, Cole, or Goodwin, non-PPR, start 2.
Aguilar.
Aguilar for sure, and then
Goodwin.
Goodwin, non-PPR? I'd go Cole.
I go Cole.
I'm going Aguilar, Cole.
Those two are real close.
They
though.
are.
Yeah.
I like all 3
I would lean
starts.
Goodwin myself.
Yep. In PPR, we've got Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper for wide receiver with Keelan Cole at flex. Does Allen Robinson fit in anywhere or stay on the bench? So basically, do you start Robinson over Adams, Cooper, or Cole?
I'd start him over Cooper.
There you go. Yeah,
I wouldn't. I so stick with Cooper. I think that Robinson's going to get the Peterson
think it's a
shadow.
He doesn't not shadow anymore.
That's right. We talked about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Wilkes
Well-
is not shadowing Peterson, and Robinson has been running a decent amount out of the slot. I'd go Robinson slightly.
Because
just like the matchup
he's
more.
going to get 10 targets,
Yeah, they're both going to get targets.
whereas
so-
Cooper could get 3 again.
Yeah, it's almost a wash for me, honestly. On a scale of 1 to Drew, how Drew-like is Drew's Dynasty Listener League team?
Uh,
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah. At least you guys get to start a quarterback this week.
Oh, jeez. He's half a Drew.
There's a big ZD conversation going on now.
Jesus.
Uh,
All the big ZD.
PPR flex, Albert Wilson, Kerryon Johnson, Will Dissly, or Ito Smith.
Disley?
Yeah, it's ugly. Disley's matchup is actually really good this week. It's just the snap counts and the garbage time that scare me, but I think his upside is more than any of the others that are listed there, so try to hit the home run. Half PPR, Crowder or Fuller? Fuller for me.
Richardson is active, so that tempers the. I fixed it.
Yay!
Yes. Hey, even up for 6 hours.
And then immediately following that, half PPR, Ebron or OJ Howard. It's
Ebron.
No Doyle, and it's another fantastic matchup. Djax or Keelan Cole, full PPR.
Djax or Keelan Cole?
Full PPR, I'd probably
Keelan
go Cole.
He gets more volume.
Jax is due for a dud game, and it might be this week.
Jax is doing it on deep balls too. So even if he does I like Cole's floor more.
Though Deshaun Jackson has caught all 9 of his targets this year, which is impressive.
Sammy Watkins or Deshaun Jackson?
Oh, I love Watkins this week. He's going to match up, but he runs on the left side, which is against 49ers' worst cornerback.
Yeah, that should be a pretty decent shootout also. So I like Sammy. Again, it's a floor thing. I usually tend to lead floor versus upside. Jackson, he's done it off of some big touchdowns, so I'm not saying that it's a bad start, but I'd probably lead Sammy there.
All right. Asking for a friend in Scott Fishbowl. Ty Montgomery, Ito Smith, or Nick Boyle?
Ito.
Yeah, I went Ito.
Yeldon or Murray, half PPR. Murray. Yeldon with the ankle, I've got some concerns about how much volume he's actually going to get. Jared Cook or Tyler Boyd?
Ooh, Jared Cook, but not by a hell of a lot.
I kind of like Tyler Boyd. I like Boyd this week, and I've liked Cook in what we've seen in 2 weeks, but Boyd's going to get more.
He's gotten targeted, and that could turn into. I mean, that game could go defensively really quick or shoot out really quick. So
and Dalton's given Boyd a lot of praise these first 2 weeks.
Mark Walton views. We loved his college tape. He kind of dudded in preseason. I'm interested to see what he could do. I'm not starting him under any circumstances, and Dynasty is worth a hold.
I am starting him under certain circumstances, aka our 16-team listener league.
Half point PPR, Geronimo Allison or Devin Funchess?
Funchess. Yeah,
Funchess.
He's still more reliable in terms of volume, and
I think Allison gets Washington's best corner too. Yeah.
I mean, Washington's defense has been better than
we've expected. So yeah, I don't think you can sit Adams. They seem to attack the slot, so I think Allison kind of gets sacrificed in this game.
Yep. Full point PPR, Breida, Keelan Cole, or Tyler Lockett, pick one.
So it's between Breida and Cole?
Yeah, it's definitely not Lockett.
No.
Full PPR, Breida.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like Breida.
I mean, it's tough to sit Breida anywhere right now.
Yeah, and pass catching backs have been destroying Kansas City. So I think that there's a lot of receiving upside there. I think they go that route. Ebron or Evan Ingram PPR. Just got Evan Ingram for Peyton Barber.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a nice trade. Ebron or Ingram?
Ebron.
Ingram. I like Ebron a lot this week. But
I don't trust Ingram's. I don't trust his volume in that offense still. I mean, he's fourth in targets week 1, and he got a lot of short stuff last week.
I'm going to go Ebron with no Doyle.
Yeah.
Goff or Wilson? Man, Wilson's going to be under fire from that Cowboys pass rush again.
I'm still starting Wilson. He gives you so much floor.
He does give you a lot of floor, but Goff against the Chargers, I mean, I predicted him at 270 and 2. I think that they could end up about the same.
I think I'm taking Wilson still, just because
Goff
is
rushing.
So I'm with you guys. I would go Wilson also because of the rushing.
It is a lot closer.
I think it's a bit closer than it should be.
Yeah, and Goff has just not been getting a lot of touchdowns this year.
Goff or Flacco?
Goff.
Well, no, I'm kidding.
The guy in the Ravens jersey dies laughing.
It's always Goff there.
Highest ceiling at wide receiver 3.5 PPR this week. John Brown, Kenny Stills, or Larry Fitz? Stills probably has the highest ceiling.
Yeah.
It's Stills and Brown for ceiling. Fitzgerald's going to be a floor game for sure, in my opinion.
Yeah, they may not. They may get shut out again this week.
Yeah, I would go Stills. Volume is the difference, and they both have.
Well,
the
Brown has
ability
more
to break
volume
it
than
down.
Stills only has 8 targets these 2 games.
Yeah, Stills is getting 4 a game.
What do you say, Nick?
I'd go Brown if
You're
I'm
going Brown.
Yeah, I lean Brown, but
I'm a little
they're close.
I'm a little worried about this Miami offense in terms of like volume.
why I was low
Yeah.
on them all to begin with.
Yeah.
Moving along, Ingram or OJ Howard? Ingram. I don't trust Howard. Speaking of volume,
Yeah,
I don't trust
take
Howard's.
I take
He has-
Ingram over Howard.
He has not been getting red zone targets. Until that changes, I'm not going to love him, which will probably be whenever Winston finally starts.
Gross. Half PPR. Kelvin Benjamin or James Washington?
I'm still going James Washington.
Fuck it, James Washington.
I mean, he's got the upside.
I am starting no Bills for any reason.
Yeah,
At all.
Don't
start
make
the
me
Bills.
answer this question.
Oh my! I'm not answering that question.
Why not?
Because it was relatively inappropriate.
Relatively.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
Um,
Was it from one of your friends?
no. Keelan Cole or Peyton Barber?
Cole.
Cole. Dart throw flex, Vanette and PPR, or Shelton Gibson and half PPR. Vanette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't love it, but Vanette actually is getting similar target volume to Will Dissly. It's pretty split. So Shelton Gibson, I mean, they got Matthews in, so I don't really know what he is. Is Bobby Turbin a mustache?
No Colts running back is a mustache or
Right.
even must hold.
Right. Fitzmagic or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Fitzmagic.
Magic this week.
Magic.
Both are top 6 for me,
The
but
Magic doesn't die. I'm leaning that way.
Yeah.
It's the touchdowns. That's what it is.
and the Steelers defense has not been good.
Yep. Andy Dalton or Dak Prescott? Definitely Andy Dalton.
Though I don't hate Prescott this
I don't
week.
hit Prescott this week either, but I think it's more Prescott's just how high's the floor, I think, in any given week.
The floor is the ceiling.
Right.
No
Exactly.
shit.
Andy Dalton.
There is no ceiling. for
Andy
him.
Dalton for sure. I own Kamara and Ingram. Lucky me. What should I do? I think I'm just holding and could start both soon. That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate their schedule post bye week, but still, that offense is so good that they still both be starts with just slightly lowered expectations.
Right. Or wait until at least Ingram gets back and see how that plays out and then decide which one you want to sell. Flacco or Trubisky? Flacco?
I do not want to start Trubisky at any point right now.
No, and again, this could be just the Bears defense taking control of this game. I don't trust Trubisky's volume. So
Yeah, Trubisky probably gets like 150-1 this week.
Yeah, I like Flacco more. Jordan Howard, I love this week for the Bears. Is there a world out there where you would consider starting Bortles over Rodgers or Brady in a super flex league?
I would start
Definitely not Brady.
I'm sort of over Rodgers. I'd take that. I might do that right now, actually.
I would not.
There's not a world where I would do that. No,
I'm kidding.
Not in this matchup. If Brady or Rodgers had a worse matchup this week, I'd consider it, but not with.
No, because Brady's got Detroit, and that should be
That's juicy.
Yes.
303 game.
Yeah, he'll have to throw.
I mean, Washington isn't
They've been
great,
good for the
but
first 2 weeks.
it's still Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
unless he's like
you're looking at floors of 302, 303 for both of those guys, and even though I think Bortles could be mid 200s and 2s, I just don't think that realistically speaking the ceiling's high enough for him.
Yeah.
You guys had shot bets last week. Who won?
Oh, we did.
Nick won.
What was the shot bet again?
Was it last week?
We had a week 1 shot bet that was Cole,
I don't think-
Cole Davis.
It was week 1. It was Colin Davis and you won that one.
And we won that one.
And we have one this week.
And what was this? Sorry, I don't remember what this week's was.
Aren't you supposed to be writing these down?
we said it out loud. We didn't have the draft for it, so we just said it.
I know, but I generally doing 10 other things. I don't write it down. One of you guys could take this over.
Well, I can't because I got to run the technology.
All right, Dan, you're on shot bet duty from here on out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Sonny Michelle, Derrick Henry, or Alex Collins for my flex and standard scoring. Collins.
I want to see it from Michelle. I mean, he's such a popular
Yeah,
breakout candidate this week because the Lions' run defense is so bad. But
I got to see it from Michelle.
Yeah.
I hate Henry's matchup. It's Collins.
yeah,
Standard Kirk Cousins or Jared Goff. It's Cousins. Even though I've cautioned game script in this one, it may not be a full-on blow-up, but they at least give you the same floor. And if for some reason Josh Allen comes to play, then it's definitely
and then Cousins is still top 5.
Disley or Rudolph, half PPR. It's Rudolph. I don't trust Disley's volume.
Yep.
Last week was all garbage time for him. So I want to see him kind of get it done. Let's make another one now. Ask us something we disagree on.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Cooper would be one that you could probably bait
You
me
do Cooper Robinson. I mean,
yeah.
or Cooper Cole was the other one I think that I disagreed with you guys on.
Or Robinson Cole. Whichever one he
No, I
think Cooper Robinson's more interesting.
all right, I'll take Robinson.
I would be on the Robinson side.
I'll take
though.
Cooper. Then.
Okay.
I mean, we need a shot bet.
There
I
you
like
go.
them both, so it doesn't
There you
matter.
Write it down, Dan.
All right, write it down.
Stop twirling your phone and write it down.
Where's the shot bet page?
Literally just search shot in Google
I
Drive.
know. I'm kidding.
Breida over Lynch is yes.
Yes.
Definitely Breida over Lynch. Who owns the Chiefs? As far as defense or the actual owner?
Yeah, I would have to Google search the second one, and hopefully nobody.
Hopefully nobody owns the defense.
Opposing quarterbacks are throwing over 50 times a game against the Chiefs.
Yeah, I might have to go back and listen to Friday's episode to remember what that shot bet was.
Shit. It was in the middle of the episode, and I think we had already jugged our Bud Lights at that point.
Thomas Rawls is inactive for the Bengals, if that matters.
Yay, Mark Walton.
And then immediately dropped. Our cut.
Y'all need to watch Slap Shop. What is it?
Slap Shot, the movie?
Slap Shop or Slap Shot? Disley or Graham and Standard? Jimmy Graham. I'm still not. Again, Disley last week was all garbage time. I'm still not completely sold on that. It was Vinette literally until the last drive. So I like Disley in the sense of it's a good matchup. I just don't know. And Russell Wilson was hyping him earlier this week. This could be the coming out party, but Graham is the safer play.
Yeah, and Graham looked very, very good in week 2.
Yep. But if this week is the coming out party for Will Disley, I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, I mean, the matchup is conducive to that. Is Rivers worth a start since I don't want to drop Stafford and Garoppolo on the wire? Is Rivers worth a start since I don't want to drop Stafford and Garoppolo are on the wire?
I would
I'd
drop
Rivers
for
I'd drop
Stafford.
Rivers for Garoppolo this week. If you don't really want to drop him, maybe if you have a churn spot.
Just the fact that Stafford and Garoppolo are on the wire means that you aren't losing anything by
one.
You can churn Rivers.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
you're fine. Drop them.
Yeah, I would go Garoppolo. OJ Howard or Jamal Williams in the flex. PPR tight ends it's tight end premium 1.35.
Howard.
So yeah, go Howard. Jamal Williams in the Packers running back situation, I don't trust at all this week.
Yeah, I mean, Williams could have a great week or he could do nothing, and I have no idea how we're going to predict that.
So far, it's been do nothing. So yeah, I really want to know what that shot bet was now.
Yeah, if anyone listened to the episode and can tell us, that'd be great.
Otherwise, I'll go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
Since I just assume Nick writes those down most of the time.
I try to, and then sometimes I get.
We got excited.
I got a pretty decent buzz going, and
We haven't
got distracted.
we just haven't done a bunch of shot bets this year.
No, we
This
did
off season.
week 1, which
Yeah.
you won. I don't remember what this week's was.
We had 2
We
during
just
the
made
off
another
season.
one.
That I'd see on the list at least.
All right. Well, before we wrap this up, anybody else got any questions this week that we can help you out with that's hanging out in the chat?
No other issues, so we should be good there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the grossest game is Philly, and it's just going to be kind of wet and gross, but no real big issue.
It's not a monsoon like the Steelers and the Browns are playing in week 1.
Yes.
And Clement's active. Like it's been.
All right,
made
if you trying
known.
to go after Bell or sell him, any updates? So there's been no updates on it.
I'd hold them.
Some people have no. I mean, you can kick the tires on that because some people hold Bell as having no value, and you could trade a fringe starter for him in some places. I've seen a lot of that going on, and I think it's insane that that's happening because I don't think he sits out the whole season.
Like if I can flip LaShawn McCoy for Le'Veon Bell,
I'm gonna do it. So you got a Skull Vikings.
Skull.
Dennis, Ryan, or me in the Dynasty Listener League.
I'd have to look at your teams.
Go look at them.
There's
We need predictions. Hey, anytime, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
And which Ryan?
Do we have two? I mean, whichever one Dennis is playing.
Okay. We have Ryan G and Ryan M.
Oh, minors in that league.
All right. Live scoring.
We're going to get your prediction here before we get out of here, Dennis.
What's there?
He's got minor.
If Coleman has another good week, should I hold on to Freeman or try to trade him? I say trade Freeman at this point if you can get any value. I've been on that. I don't trust. It's the same MCL PCL that he hurt last year.
See, he's very startable when he plays, though.
The issue is these people haven't put their names in their teams, and I don't know which one is which.
I mean, you can hold Freeman.
I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah,
otherwise, I'd go look for you.
Is it Full Stream Paychecks? Is that Dennis?
Sure. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to go look. I don't have my phone on me. I guess I have a computer sitting in front of me.
Yeah,
but
it is Full Stream Paychecks.
Okay,
so.
It gets a little dicey whenever I'm trying to stream on YouTube, though, and look up other things.
All right, so Full Stream Paychecks, we've got Ryan Fitzpatrick and Eli Manning at quarterback, David Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, Adrian Peterson at running back, Adams, Brandon Marshall, Torrey Smith, Sammy Watkins at wide receiver, Tyler Eifert is his tight end. On the other side, it's Drew Brees and Joe Flacco, Corey Clement, Zeke, Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller, Hilton, Stills, Thomas at wide receiver, and Gronk. I think I'm going with team 2, which is Ryan.
Team 2.
Yeah.
Miner's team is fucking stacked.
Sorry, but yeah, his team is pretty stacked, especially with Clement getting the start this week. So, all right, guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, if you have questions coming into the afternoon games or anything else that breaks late, thoughts on Duke Johnson long-term in Dynasty.
I liked him a lot more before he signed his extension with Cleveland.
Hey, he got 2 targets with Baker on the field. I think that he'll be okay. I think that'll course correct.
Yeah. I especially when Hugh Jackson gets the shit can.
Now, with him drafting Chubb, I don't know that he's ever the guy, but I think it'll course correct to what he's been in past years.
Yeah, he should get some more volume. And hopefully if they can get a new offensive-minded coach in there, they can correct some of that.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Colton. Good luck to all of you guys as well. Once again, at BeerfieldFF on Twitter. If you think of any late-breaking questions, tweet at all of us. I'm at HotBFF with 2 Ps, at ThurryBFF to my left, at Nick Spartz. That's Spartz. He didn't write the notebook to my right. And we will catch you guys on Monday. Good luck in week 3.
Good luck in week 3, guys.
Good luck, guys.
See you Monday.
Peace.